final of the men's trap is about to begin. The final is about to begin. Yeah. It's about to begin in 2 minutes. Be ready. We have an amazing final with many representatives of Peru, Mexico, Italy, and the United States of America. This is the first semi-final.
On zero. So 27, and little by little you have to use these 3 minutes. Yeah. These 3 minutes, because it don't take 3 minutes to announce. Yeah. Maybe we start on 28. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the organizing committee of the ISSF World Cup Lima Peru 2022 and the ISSF welcome you for the first semi-final of the Trap Men's event. In position 4, representing the United States of America, Casey Wallace. In position number 3, representing Peru, Alessandro de Souza Ferreira, the local athlete. In position number 2, representing Mexico, Jorge Martín Orozco Díaz. And in position number 1, representing Italy, Erminio Frasca. The jury member will be in charge of Luis Bazán from Peru, and the referee in charge is Mr. Edward Poe from Dominican Republic. Best of luck for all of you athletes. The first semi-final is about to begin. As we mentioned before, we have 4 representatives from Italy, Mexico, Peru, and the United States of America. Erminio Frasca from Italy was the one that qualified in the first position. That's why he has the preference. Then comes Martín Orozco from Mexico, and then comes Alessandro de Souza Ferreira, which is the Peruvian, and is the local athlete that is going to represent all of us, all of the million of Peruvians. And finally, we have Casey Wallace from the United States of America. This is the first semi-final. So Erminio Frasca from Italy hits the first target. Jorge Orozco from Mexico missed the first target. Now comes the local, the Peruvian, Alessandro de Souza Ferreira, and hits the first right target. Now comes Casey Wallace from the USA. It was a missed target, no. So he's going to repeat. The referee thinks it was broken before he even had the chance to hit it. So the USA is repeating the first target. And it's a hit, left upper target. For the second target comes Erminio Frasca once again from Italy. And it's a hit. Martin Orozco, hit. Alessandro Sousa from Peru. All of the Peruvians that are watching this, let's give him all of our support. He's really focused. He's going to shoot the second target. We hope it's a hit. And he does it perfectly, a straight target. And the United States of America hits the second target as well. For all of millions of Peruvians watching this transmission, we hope the Peruvians get into the final. Remember, 2 out of 4 are going to the great final. The 4 of them are elite athletes, so it's going to be very, very difficult to get those quotas. But we really hope that Alessandro, that is representing us, is into it. No, and he misses the third target. But he's still in competition. There are 15 targets to be hit. And the United States of America hits the target. Italy hits the target, 4 out of 4, 100% of accuracy. Now comes Mexico and misses the target. Now comes the national, the Peruvian, Alessandro de Sousa Ferreira. And hits the right upper target. And the United States hits once again with 4 out of 4. And the Italian Frasca is going to hit the 5th target, and it's broken. He has to repeat. Sometimes the machines broke the clay shooting targets because of the pressure before they are going to be thrown into the air. They got broken, so he has to repeat it. And he does it perfectly, 5 out of 5. Now comes the Mexican Orozco. And does it perfectly. Now the national, Alessandro de Sousa from Peru. And hits the target. And missed the target. 5 hits out of 5 for Italy, 4 hits out of 5 for Peru and the United States of America, and 3 hits for Mexico.
Ready.
We're entering into the 6th target. The Italian is leading the competition with 6 targets out of 6. Then comes the Peruvian, Alessandro de Sousa, with 4 out of 6. Martin Orozco recently hit the last target. And Alessandro de Sousa, the Peruvian, hits the left target. Well done. Now comes the American, Wallace. And hits the right target. So the positions remain the same. Leading by the Italian Frasca, following by the Peruvian. All of the Peruvians feel proud about him. It's Alessandro de Sousa Ferreira. Then comes Casey Wallace from the United States, and finally Jorge Martin Orozco. Remember, after 15 targets, the last one is going to be out of competition, not having the chance to enter into a great final. And the Peruvian hits once again. The USA hits once again with Wallace. Frasca continues leading the competition and hits the target. Mexico hit the target as well. Now comes the Peruvian Alessandro Sousa Ferreira. Let's see how it goes. And it's a missed target. It's a missed target. We are being represented from two Latin Americans, Mexico and Peru. For all of the people of those countries and all of the countries of the continent watching this transmission, feel proud about them. So it's Mexico and Peru from Latin America. And Frasca hits the target once again. His 100% accuracy. In the second position is Casey Wallace from the United States. Oh, and recently the Mexican Jorge Orozco missed the target. Here's the chance for Alessandro Sousa from Peru to continue in competition. And he hits the target. No, misses. He misses the target, no. The last two were missed by the Peruvian. Now comes the American Wallace. And he hits the target. The last of these four athletes is going to be out of competition. Then they are going to, after 15 targets, they have 10 more targets to be hit to enter into a great final. And Frasca continued doing it perfectly with 10 targets out of 10. Orozco hits. Alessandro Sousa, the Peruvian, he can do it. And he does it perfectly. To enter into a great final. So in the leading position is Italy, and then comes the United States of America. They are 2 and 3 targets ahead of the Peruvian and the Mexican. We really hope the Peruvian do it perfectly. He's the local, a lot of shooters supporting him. And he does it perfectly. So only 4 remaining targets. And Wallace from the United States hits the target. 4 remaining targets, and we will know who's going to be out of competition and who will have the opportunity to get into the great final. This is the first semi-final. After that, we have the second semi-final to see who's entering to the final. Mexico. And Orozco hits the target. Now the Peruvian Alessandro Sousa. He looks really focused. And he does it perfectly as well. The American Wallace. It's a really tough competition. All of it are elite athletes. Wallace does it perfectly. The Peruvian and Orozco, they were representing their nations in Lima 2019 in the Pan American Games in this same location. Oh, he missed the target, the Italian. As I was mentioning before, they represented in the Pan American Game Lima 2019. Alessandro Sousa representing Peru and Jorge Orozco representing Mexico. And it's a hit. Well done. After the Wallace shoot, we're going to be only 2 remaining targets to be hit. And he missed the target. So now Mexico and Peru are a little bit closer with only 2 remaining targets to be hit. The Italian continues leading the competition. And he hits a straight target. The Mexican Orozco. It's lost, it's missed, no. Okay. The referee says it's a good one. And the Peruvian hits the target. The American hits the target. The last target to be hit by all of the athletes. and the Italian hit. So he's with 14 out of 15. Amazingly done. Orozco, the Mexican, last target, and he hits. The Peruvian, Alessandro de Souza, the last target, and he hits the target. Well done by Alessandro de Souza. Now comes finally Wallace, the American, and he hits the target. 14 hits by Frasca, 13 hits by Wallace, 12 and 12 by Orozco from Mexico and Alessandro Souza from Peru. We congratulate the athletes. Now we have 10 remaining targets. All the crowd is congratulating Alessandro Souza, the Peruvian who did an amazing participation in this event. Alessandro Souza, the local, the Peruvian, he did an amazing participation, qualifying into the semi-final. All of the Peruvians in Latin America, you should feel proud about him. He's a great shooter, still really young. He has a lot of opportunity to continue representing the Peru. And that's a miss. That's a miss by Wallace. So we have 9 remaining targets to see who's going to enter into the great final of the event of trap men's in this World Cup Lima, Peru 2022. That was a hit by the Italian who is shooting perfectly well. And the Mexican Orozco, he's getting back into competition. The last 2 targets perfectly done. Now comes Wallace, the American, and he hits the right upper target. We have 8 remaining targets. It's out of 25, and the 2 first are going to enter directly into the final to fight for a medal in this event. Remember, it's a World Cup. There are more than 40 countries represented, more than 150 athletes around the world. The elite of the elite is here in Lima. In this same venue was held the Pan American Games in Lima 2019 in the air base Las Palmas. It's an amazing place for shooting. One of the best, if not the best, in Latin America. So we're really proud to be hosting this event. And the Italian misses. Okay, the referee says good hit. And it's a hit by Wallace. So leading the competition, the first semi-finalist Frasca from Italy and Orozco Diaz from Mexico, with 1 target remaining. And he misses Frasca. No, he says, what? What just happened? The crowders are saying that it was missed, and the referee says it was a good target, and they give it the point to him. The same happens before, and the American misses, and it's a hit. 19 hits for Frasca, 70 hits for Orozco, and 15 hits for the United States of America. the last 5 targets to see who enter into the great final. This is the first semi-final. So 2 athletes are going to enter into the final. Then we have the next semi-final. And Wallace from the United States of America hits the target. So Frasca from Italy is leading the competition with 20 targets hit. Then comes Orozco from Mexico with 18 and Wallace with 17 from the United States of America. It's a hit by Frasca once again. He's shooting perfectly well. Now Orozco remains at the second place. It looks he's going to enter the final as well. And the American, the United States of America, misses the target, Wallace. So it really looks it's going to be Frasca from Italy and Orozco from Mexico into the great final. But 3 remaining targets. Bar. So the coach just asked for bar. They're going to see the replay. They're going to analyze the replay and decide if it was a hit target or a lost one. The bar is a new technology implemented by the ISSF, which is the International Shooting Federation. It's the same as in football. They see the replay and decide, the jury members and the referee decides whether it's a hit or a lost. Hit. The referee has decided that it's a hit. So Wallace continues with 18 targets hit. In the first place is Frasca with 21, Orozco from Mexico 19, and Wallace with 18, with 3 remaining targets. And the Italian Frasca hits the left target. Now comes the Mexican, Orozco. He competed perfectly well in the Pan American Games in Lima 2019, which were at the same location we are today. An amazing venue, built with the support of the Peruvian National Federation and the government, working hand by hand for sports, for Peruvians, for the continent. And it's a hit target by Frasca.
No target.
No target.
Ready.
The Mexican has to repeat. And it's a hit by the Mexican Orozco with only 1 target remaining. They are really close. And bar. So the coach from the United States of America just asked for bar. The referee and jury member are going to check the replay and decide if it's a loss or a hit. Frasca from Italy is leading this first semi-final. Then comes the Mexican Orozco, and then comes Wallace from the United States of America. The bar is checking if it's a hit or a loss. It will depend who qualifies into the great final. If it's declared a loss, then Wallace is probably out of the competition, and the Italian and the Mexican are entering into the great final. After this semi-final finishes, we have the second semi-final with representatives of other countries. The elite of the elite is here in Lima, Peru. We have Olympic champions here. For all of the Peruvian and Latin American viewers, we will remember you that this sport is the one that gives us the most Olympic medals in our nation. We have 4 Olympic medals, and 3 out of those 4 are from this sport. Edwin Vasquez Camp in pistol, and then we have Francisco Bosa de Vos and Juan Guia, who did it in trap, which is the event that we're seeing right now. He won the Olympic medal in the 1984 in the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, and then Juan Guia in another Olympic. And then the other one is for the athletes of volley. But feel proud, the Peruvians, because it's one of the national sports that represent us in shooting in the Olympics. The bar continues checking if it's a hit or a loss. This target is really important to decide if Casey Wallace has the chance to fight into a final or not. This venue was built for the Pan American Games in 2019. It's a loss. So the referee says it's a loss. So it seems that the Italian and the Mexican are entering into a final with 1 remaining target.
Ready.
Frasca from Italy, Orozco from Mexico, and Wallace from the United States of America. Be ready, that comes the second semi-final soon.
No target.
It's a broken target. They need to repeat it. It's the last target for the Italian Erminio Frasca. And it's a hit by Frasca. He finishes the competition with 24 out of 25 possible targets. And the Mexican with 22. Final target by the US. And it's a hit. 24 hits for Frasca, 22 hits for Orozco, and 20 hits for Wallace. We congratulate all the athletes. Frasca and Orozco enter into the great final. Now it's change over time. We have soon the second semi-final. Now comes the second semi-final with the countries of Spain, Luxembourg, United States of America once again, and United States of America. So we have 2 representatives of the United States of America one from Luxembourg, and one from Spain. This is going to be the second semi-final, which will decide the other two finalists for the gold medal match. As we were mentioning before, this place is located in the Air Force Las Palmas. It's called Base Aérea Las Palmas. It was built many years ago, but for the Pan American Games, it was built much, much better, where we hosted the Pan American Games in Lima 2019. And then it was a huge effort of the Peruvian National Federation to continue promoting the sport, to continue using this venue. The idea is that more athletes had the chance to try this sport, this amazing sport that has given Peru many of the Olympic medals. The semi-final is almost ready. We have Alberto Fernandez from Spain. We have Lyndon Sosa from Luxembourg. We have William Hinton from the United States of America. We have Derrick Scott, Maine, from the United States of America as well. So two representatives of the United States of America in this semi-final. One from Luxembourg and one from Spain. They are testing their guns before the semi-final, the second semi-final begins. So the second semi-final is about to begin. The athletes are getting ready. This will decide which two of the athletes enter into the great final along with the other two athletes of the first semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, the organizing committee of the ISSF World Cup Lima Peru 2022 and the ISSF welcome you for the second semi-final of men's traps event. In position number 4, Derrick Scott, Maine. In position number 3, William Hinton. In position number 2, Lyndon Sosa. And in position number 1, Alberto Fernandez. The jury will be in charge of Luis Bazan from Peru, and the referee is Mr. Edward Poe from Dominican Republic. Big round of applause for the athletes and them. Now the second semi-final is about to begin. We have the Olympic medalist recently in Tokyo, Alberto Fernandez. He is an amazing athlete who has been winning all over the circuit. Then we have two representatives of the United States of America and one from Luxembourg, Lyndon Sosa. And it's a hit by Sosa. No target.
Ready.
As the crowd is perceiving, the wind has started. It makes more difficult to hit the target when comes wind and the light goes down. And it's a miss by Hinton. It's a miss by Maine. Both of the Americans has missed their first target. This positions Spain and Luxembourg at the first place. Hit by Fernandez once again. Lyndon Sosa from Luxembourg hits the target. Well done. The American Hinton, no target. Sometimes the machines broke the targets, so they have to repeat it. And it's a loss once again by Hinton from the United States of America. And Derrick Scott hits the target. Perfectly done for the Spanish Alberto Fernandez. Lyndon Sosa from Luxembourg is ready. And he hits the target perfectly. Now comes from the United States of America. And missed the target. Once again. Bar. So the bar was asked by the coach of the United States of America. The referees and the jury members need to check the replay and see if in the video it's a broken target or it's a loss. So the coach of the United States of America asked for VAR, as they have done it before. The referees and jury members are checking if it's a lost or hit target. It's a perfect day for shooting. The light is really well. The wind has started, but it's not that windy as other locations. The people are happy, really happy seeing these elite athletes. Lost. So the referee and the jury members decided that it's a loss. It makes the American Hinton has lost the first 3 targets. Unbelievable. Now we have the shot of the another American shooter, Maine. He looks really focused. And he does it perfectly. We're entering into the 4th target. Alberto Fernandez continues perfectly, 4 out of 4. And Sosa from Luxembourg, he's ready. And he misses the target. Now in the leading position is from Spain, Alberto Fernandez. And Hinton hits the target. It's a hit. The referee believes it's a hit. And Alberto Fernandez hits the 5th target, 100% of accuracy. He was Olympic medalist in the recent Olympics, Tokyo 2022. With Fatima Galvez, we saw her competing in one of the semifinals for women. Both won a gold medal in mixed. 5 hits by Fernandez, 4 hits by Main, 3 hits by Sosa, and 2 hits by Hinton.
Ready.
So in the position number 1 is Alberto Fernandez from Spain. Position number 2 is Derek Scott Main from the United States of America. In the 3rd place is Lyndon Sosa. And in the 4th place is William Hinton. We have 10 more targets to decide who's going to be out of competition. It's a hit by the Luxembourg. And it's a hit by the American Hinton. Now comes the another American Main.
No.
And it's a hit.
Oh.
Alberto Fernandez, the Olympian, is shooting perfectly well. He's known to be one of the fastest shooters. He even put the gun in his face and asked for the target. Now it's a lost by the Luxembourg. And it's a hit from the United States of America, Hinton. Here comes the next American Main. He looks really focused and he hits the target. Hit by Alberto Fernandez once again. 8 targets, 8 hits out of 8 possibles. Sosa hits the target. 5 targets hit it. And Hinton hits the target. He's coming back. He started not good, but now he's getting back on track.
No.
And the other representative of the United States, Main, hits the target. Alberto Fernandez once again, 9 out of 9. 100% of accuracy. And Sosa misses the target. The representative of Luxembourg maintains the 5 target hit out of 9 possible. And it's a hit by the USA. And it's a loss for the USA. Now it's a loss. No, the referee is deciding what? It's a loss or it's good target? They say it's a hit. The referee in charge, Mr. Edward Poe from Dominican Republic, has decided it was a hit target. Now, VAR. So the coach from Luxembourg asked for VAR. He and the athlete of Luxembourg believe it was hitted. So the referee and jury members are going to see the replay. All of the coaches has the possibility to ask for VAR, the same as in football, if they believe that the decision of the referee at that moment was not correct. They are checking the cameras in high definition, in slow motion, and will see exactly if any piece of the clay target was hit or not. Many of the athletes have come a long way to compete in this World Cup Lima Peru 2022. We have representatives from India, Qatar, Europe. It's a hit. So the referee determines, after seeing the bar, determines it's a hit target.
Ready.
Okay, it was given a hit target for the Luxembourg. Now comes the American Hinton and does it perfectly.
No.
And it's a lost one. 10 hits for Fernandez, 7 hits for Hinton and Main, and 6 hits for Sosa. So with 5 remaining targets, we will know who's going to be out of competition. 5 more targets to be hit, and Alberto Fernandez misses, or it's a good one. The referee says it's a good one, so it's hit. They gave him the point. And Sosa from Luxembourg hits. It's a hit. Bar. So the coach of the USA has asked for a bar once again. The referee and jury members in charge will check once again the replay in slow motion to see if any part of the clay target has been broken or not. The referee and the jury members are checking the bar. They will determine if it's a hit or a loss. Many people of the crowd do believe that the referee is not doing the best possible work. But at the end of the day, they have given the responsibility to them. So we have to trust on their criteria. There are opinions saying it's a hit target. There are others who believe that it was not hit. After 15 targets, one of these athletes is not going to continue into competition. 3 of them will remain to have the chance to enter into a final. But before that, one of them is going out of competition in 15 targets, and then they are going to hit 10 more targets to decide which 2 of loss. So the referee and the jury members have decided it's a lost target.
Ready.
It's a hit or a loss? It's a loss, says the referee. And Alberto Fernandez hits the target. He's shooting perfectly well. 12 out of 12. Sosa from Luxembourg misses the target. Now the Americans. Hinton hits the target. Main hits the target. With 3 remaining targets to be shoot, Alberto Fernandez from Spain is leading. Then comes the Americans and finally Sosa from Luxembourg. Alberto Fernandez hits the target. Now comes Sosa. And Sosa hits the straight target. USA missed hit. It's declared missed target. And Maine hits the target. Alberto Fernandez misses. Sosa hits the target. And Maine hits the target as well. No, it was Hinton that hits the target. Now comes Maine. Maine hits the target. We have only one remaining target to be shot, and the referee declares it good or missed. Now they give the point to Alberto Fernandez. They believe it was hit. Sosa from Luxembourg, no. The plates broke before he even had the chance to shoot. He has to repeat. And Sosa hits the target. Now comes Hinton, his final target out of this first 15. And he hits the target. And Maine hits the target. 14 hits by Fernandez, 11 hits Maine, 10 hits Sosa, and 10 hits Hinton. We congratulate the participants, all the athletes. Thank you, Hinton. Now Hinton is out of competition, so it's one American remaining, one from Spain and one from Luxembourg. The two of them that win this semi-final are going to enter into a great final. So Alberto Fernandez hits once again. Here comes Sosa from Luxembourg. And misses. Oh, it's getting complicated. It's getting complicated for Sosa. And Maine hits the target.
Ready. Oh.
Alberto Fernandez hits the target. And Sosa missed the target. It's getting more complicated for him after these two missed targets. And the US hits the target. It seems it's going to be Spain and the US into the great final, but we have 8 targets to go. It's a hit target by Fernandez. Okay, the referee gives Sosa as it was hit target. So hit by the American.
Ready.
Alberto Fernandez hits the target perfectly. He's shooting very, very well. Sosa hits the target. United States of America hits the target. We have only one target remaining. Okay, Alberto Fernandez misses. One target remaining to be in 20 targets, and then it's 5 more to go. And Sosa hits the target. And Main missed the target. 18 hits for Fernandez, 15 hits for Main, and 13 hits for Sosa. 5 more targets. We have only 5 remaining targets to decide who's going to enter into the great final. Alberto hits the first one. Sosa hits. And the American, mine, hits the target as well. Alberto Fernandez hits the target. And Sosa hits as well. It was perfectly done. He broke completely the clay plate. And Main hits the target as well. So it seems Alberto Fernandez, who is leading the competition, has secured his quota into the final. Now the competition for the second quota for the final is between Main from the United States of America and Sosa from Luxembourg. Sosa hits the target, left upper target, perfectly done. Now Main perfectly done. So with 2 remaining targets, the positions maintain the same. Alberto Fernandez shooting perfectly well. Sosa from Luxembourg fighting until the end. Oh, and he misses the target. So it seems it's going to be Spain and the USA into the final. And he missed the target. But still, he's 2 targets ahead. So it seems he's securing to the final as well, along with Fernandez. And Sosa hits the target. He has finished with 70 targets out of 25. Fernandez with 23 hits. And Main with 19. 23 hits for Fernandez, 19 for Main, and 17 for Sosa. Fernandez from Spain and men from the USA will enter into a great final. The second semi-final, it's over. Now we have the finalist. In this second semi-final is Alberto Fernandez, the Olympic medalist, and men from the United States of America, who will compete against the other athletes that enter into the final with them in the first semi-final. The athletes normally use this time to rest, hydrate themselves, changing clothes if they need to, and concentrate once again, because this final starts from zero again. You could have won the semi-final and it doesn't count because the final is from zero. They start all over again. For all of the Peruvians watching this, we were represented in this World Cup by Alessandro de Souza, Francisco Bosa, and Asier Sillonis. You could comment on the transmission if you have heard about them. They are really, really good athletes and then made a great participation in this World Cup. We need to remember that here we have the athlete, the elite of the athletes worldwide. We have the recently Olympic gold medalist, as we mentioned before, Alberto Fernandez, and we have representative of many, many countries with a lot of good athletes, like the United States and Italy as well. The final is going to begin soon. The athletes are preparing themselves. The athletes are getting ready. Soon, the great final is going to begin. We see Alberto Fernandez really focused, talking with his coach, Marcelo Dradi, who is from Italy, actually. He was born in Italy, but he's coaching the Spanish team. Now it's getting a little bit windy. It could make a little bit more complicated for the athletes to hit the targets, but they are professionals, so they are going to do it perfectly well. No doubt about it. In a few minutes. In a few minutes, the final of the event of trap men's will begin.
Estar listo para esta final. Gracias. Yo me voy con esto de acá para preparándolo.
In the medal match, we'll have Frasca from Italy, Fernandez from Spain, Orozco Diaz from Mexico, and Main from the United States of America. We are waiting for the athletes to approach. We see Fernandez from Spain, who is already ready. We see Frasca from Italy, that is ready. We are waiting for Orozco Diaz from Mexico and Main from the United States of America. The final. The final will begin soon. The athletes, please approach to the presentation stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the organizing committee of the ISSF World Cup Lima Peru 2022 and the ISSF welcome you for the final of the Trap Men's event. In the position number 4, Derek Main representing the United States of America. In position number 3, Jorge Martín Orozco Díaz representing Mexico. In position number 2, representing Spain, Alberto Fernandez. And in position number 1, representing Italy, Erminio Frasca. The jury in charge is Luis Bazán from Peru, and the referee is Mr. Edward Paul from Dominican Republic. Best of luck of all of you. So the final is about to begin. In the position number 1 is Erminio Frasca, because he was the one that shot better the semifinal. Always in the first position is the one that has the highest qualification points. He did 24 out of 25 targets. That's why he's in the first position. And it's about to begin. And Frasca from Italy hits the first target. Alberto Fernandez hits the right target. And Orozco from Mexico missed this target. Main from the USA missed the target as well. So Italy and Spain are leading the competition. Frasca misses the target. Alberto Fernandez misses the target as well. Now comes Orozco misses the target as well. They have started not good this final. And Main from the USA hits the target. Italy is preparing Frasca.
Oh, no target.
And no target. They have to repeat. Frasca needs to focus again. And it's a miss. The referee declares a missed target for Frasca, the Italian. And Alberto Fernandez hits. Now comes the Mexican Orozco. And hits the straight target. Main from the United States of America hits the target. It seems they all are getting in track. The Italian hits the right target. It was a difficult one, but he did perfectly well.
No target.
No target.
Ready.
And Alberto Fernandez, once again, he did it perfectly well. Orozco misses the target, the Mexican. So, bar. Once again, a coach asks for bar. They are going to check the replay. They're going to check the replay. The referees and the jury members and determine if it's a hit or a loss. The referees are checking the bar and will determine if it's a hit or a loss. It seems they have a decision. So hit. The referee determines that it's hit. So 1 point more for the United States of America. After checking the bar, they have agreed on that. And Frasca misses the target. The Italian, he has only 2 targets out of 5 possibles. And Fernandez hits the target, 4 out of 5 possible. Orozco misses the target as well. Fernandez 4 hits, Main 4 hits, Frasca 2, and Orozco 1. After the first 5 targets, Fernandez with Main from the United States of America are leading the competition. On 3rd place comes Frasca, the Italian, and at the last place comes Orozco from Mexico. Fernandez hits the target. Orozco hits the target for Mexico. And main hits the target. Main hits the target. Now comes Frasca from Italy, hits the target. Fernandez hits the right target. It was a difficult one, he did it. And Orozco misses the target. Main hit the target. Spain and Main continue leading the competition. Frasca is getting back on track. And Fernandez hitting it perfectly. Now comes the Mexican Orozco. And hits the straight target. The USA continues hitting the targets. It's main for the USA. Now comes Frasca from Italy. No, it's from the USA main. And hits the target for the USA. Frasca for Italy hits the target as well. And Fernandez shooting perfectly. The USA with main hits the target. And Frasca hits the target for Italy. He finishes with 7 points out of 10 possibles. The last target for 10. Bar. So the coach of the United States of America has asked for bar. The referee and jury members will see the replay and determine if it was a hit or a loss. This target is determined. It's really, really important to continue fighting to get into the medal match. The referees are checking the replay. If they give hit, so it's a hit for main of the United States of America. Fernandez 9 hits. Main, 9 hits. Frasca, 7, and Orozco, 5. This is the position after 10 targets shoot. Continue leading Fernandez from Spain and Main from the United States of America. And Frasca hits. It looks he's back on track. Fernandez continues shooting perfectly. And the Mexican does it as well. The US, good shot. Frasca hits the right target. Fernandez hits the straight target, very good. And the Mexican as well. It's a hit by the USA. With only 3 remaining targets, Spain and the US continue leading this final. And it's a hit for Frasca. Alberto Fernandez hit once again. And the Mexican hit the right target. And the US hits the target. Now, Spain and the US, it seems they will continue in the competition. The third place will be determined between Orozco and Frasca. And Spain misses this target. Hit by Mexico. And it's a miss for the USA. Only 1 target remain. And Frasca hits the target, finishing with 12 out of 15. Fernandez hits. Orozco hits for Mexico. And Main hits. 13 hits for Fernandez, 13 hits for Main, 12 hits for Frasca, and 10 hits for Orozco. Congratulations, Orozco. Now we proceed with the 10 next targets. Okay, now 10 targets to determine who's going to have the bronze, silver, and gold medal. They have secured already a medal. Fernandez hits. And Main hits. 14 hits for Fernandez and for Main, and 13 for Frasca. It's really, really close, and with 9 targets remain. And Frasca from Italy misses the target.
Oh.
Fernandez hits.
Oh.
Main hits the right target. Now Fernandez and Main are 2 targets ahead of Frasca, the Italian. It starts getting a little bit complicated for Italian to come back.
Ready. Oh.
And Frasca misses once again.
Oh.
And Fernandez misses as well. And the American misses as well. So the positions remain the same. In first place Spain, second the US, and then Italy.
Ready.
Nothing has changes.
Oh.
And Frasca hits the target. Only
Oh.
Fernandez hits the target.
Oh. No target.
And no target. The American needs to repeat this target. It was broken before he even had the chance to shoot. And Main hits the target. The gold medal match is going to be between Fernandez and Main.
Oh. Oh.
No, Fernandez misses the target.
Oh.
And the US hits the target. 17 hits for Main, 16 hits for Fernandez, and 15 hits for Frasca. With 5 targets remaining, the competition continues really, really tough. It's only 1 point of difference between all of these athletes.
Ready. Oh.
And it's a hit for Frasca.
Oh.
A hit for Spain as well.
Oh.
And it's a miss for the United States of America.
Ready.
Now, Spain and the US are leading, only 1 target ahead of Italy.
Oh.
And it's a hit by Frasca.
Oh.
It's a hit by Spain as well. Fernandez, well done. Here comes the American.
Oh.
And it's a hit for Main. Only 3 targets remaining. And 1 target of difference, 1 hit of difference between these athletes.
Ready.
You can feel the tension here.
Oh.
And it's a hit for Frasca.
Oh.
Hit for Fernandez as well. And it's a hit for Main as well. Only 2 targets remain. And Frasca hits. 1 more target for him. Fernandez hits as well. All the pressure is with the American right now. Let's see how it reacts. And it's a miss. Bar. So the coach of the United States of America has asked for bar once again. He believes the athlete hit the target. So the referee and the jury members are going to check the bar once again. One last target. No more bars for the coach of the United States of America. One last target to finish. And it's Frasca from Italy. They are really close. And it's a hit for Frasca. It's a hit for Spain, for Fernandez. It's a hit for the USA as well. 21 hits for Fernandez, 20 hits for Frasca, and 20 hits for Maine as well. We congratulate Maine. And the gold medal match is going to be between Fernandez from Spain and Frasca from Italy. That last target was clue to determine who's going to get into the gold medal match. The USA didn't have the chance to get bar, but they do believe that in the replay it was a hit target and not a lost one. But the rule says they only got 2 chances to ask for bar, and they already did it. And it's a hit for Frasca. It's a hit for Fernandez as well. It's a hit for Frasca. And it's a hit for Spain as well. It's a hit for Italy. Frasca. Now comes Spain. And Fernandez misses this target. Now they are equal in points. 23 and 23 for Frasca and Fernandez. And Frasca hits the target. And Fernandez hits the target as well. They are equal in points with 6 targets remaining.
Ready.
And it's a hit for Italy. And Fernandez hits. 25 hits for both of the athletes, remaining 5 targets.
Ready.
5 more targets to finish this final. And it's a hit for Frasca. And it's a hit for Fernandez. It's a hit for Frasca. It's a hit for Fernandez as well. They have the same points, 27 for each of them. Remaining only 3 targets to be hit. And it's a hit for Frasca. Now con Fernandez. And hits the target as well. Only 2 targets remaining and both athletes are equal in points. And Frasca hits the target, all the pressure on Fernandez. And Fernandez hits the target as well, only remaining 1 target to be hit, both competing for the gold medal.
Ready.
The last target is crucial. And Frasca hits the target.
Oh.
30 hits for both athletes. We're going to have a shoot-off. But we're entering to shoot off, which is like penalties in football. So the one that misses is going to have the silver medal. Shoot off is the same as penalties. And Frasca misses. If Fernandez hits, he's going to be the winner of this event. all the pressure on him.
Ready? Oh.
And Fernandez misses as well. They continue. This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. They will continue. So both of them misses. Frasca is alive. And Frasca hits the target, the right plate. Fernandez is going to shoot the same plate. He already knows where it's going. Let's see how it goes.
Oh.
And Fernandez hits the target. This is exciting. This shoot off is like penalties in football.
Ready?
One by one. Here comes Frasca. He looks focused.
Oh.
He misses the target. If Fernandez hits, he's going to be the winner of this event. He has the chance.
Ready?
One more time.
Oh.
And Fernandez hits the target. The winner of this event is Alberto Fernandez from Spain. Second place for Herminio Frasca. Congratulations. Please stay for the official picture. It was a really exciting final. Alberto Fernandez, at the very end, he won the gold medal. Frasca from Italy, second place, and third is Maine from the United States of America. Now we see all of the friends and other athletes around the world congratulating both. It was a really, really great final. At the very end, Fernandez had the chance to win, but both of them shoot perfectly well. They are taking the official picture of the medal winner, the United States with Maine, third place, Frasca second for Italy, and Alberto Fernandez from Spain, the recently Olympic medalist in Tokyo 2021. The coaches, friends, athletes, all congratulating the winners. With this, we finish for today. We hope to see you all tomorrow with more of the activities. And we congratulate all of the athletes and thank you very much of you to being connected to this transmission. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.